giving you feedback through the mental demons that somebody would normally have to deal with. And those are things that I really don't find on YouTube or anybody talking about when it comes to somebody that's been overweight and lost a lot of weight and gained it back. Hello, and welcome to Fat to Fit and Back Again, a channel where I discuss about being overweight, losing that weight, and trying to get back to it again. But this time using a new path and starting a brand new journey with different methods. So a little bit about me. My name is Carlos and I'm 5'7", and at my highest weight, I was 325 pounds. I'm somebody that was overweight the majority of my life, from childhood all the way into adulthood. My first weight loss journey was in 2014, right before I was about to get married, and I decided I would try to do the best I could so I could look good in wedding photos. So at that point, I was closer to like 300 pounds, and I didn't make it for the wedding deadline. However, able to lose around 50 pounds, which put me at around 265. That made me happy. However, without a plan or any sort of strategy, I was just kind of moving more and eating less. I gained that weight right back. The second time I decided to go on a weight loss journey, it was in 2017, where I just wanted to feel better about myself because I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. At that point, I was at my highest weight, which was 325 pounds. I decided to start with some light weightlifting, dumbbells in the house. And then my wife purchased a Peloton. And me being somebody that doesn't like to waste any money, I didn't want to see a $3,000 piece of exercise equipment become just regular household furniture. So I began to use it along with a weight loss routine, eating less calories, working out more, but there was no guidance. I was kind of just watching YouTube videos and doing a lot of Google research. And what ended up happening was that I lost a lot of weight, but I did it in the wrong method. I was eating between 1,200 to 1,500 calories per day. And at the height of it all, I was working out 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, which is incredibly unsustainable, especially when being a fitness YouTuber or fitness is not your life, when you have a job and you have other things to do. So of course, mentally, I eventually broke down because I couldn't handle the pressures of trying to live my entire life that way. Constantly hungry and constantly thinking about when my next meal was and when I had to work out and just the anguish that came along with that. So of course, after my mental breakdown, I went from 170 to where I am now, which is between 255 to 260 pounds. So I want to start a new weight loss journey. And this time around, I figured I would do things a little bit different because me being able to move is not the hard part. The hard part was me mentally figuring out who I want to become and where I want to be at the end of this journey. I want to be somebody that's happy within their own skin. I want somebody to be happy when I look in the mirror and not feel disgusted or not feel offended by what I see. Because even when I was at 170 pounds, I still saw the same 325 pound person looking back at me. And I think that all came down to my mentality, my mindset. So this time around on this journey, my wife signed me up for Noom, where they kind of treat weight loss, but they treat it in the psychological aspect, not necessarily your eating habits or your physical workout aspect. It's more about training your mind in order to develop better habits. And I figured that's exactly what I needed because it's always been a psychological barrier for me. Hasn't been a physical one because clearly I was able to lose the weight, but the maintenance was the hard part, which came down to mindset. So if you follow me along on this journey, I will be going through everything that I'm learning, how I'm feeling, and also giving you feedback through the mental demons that somebody would normally have to deal with. And those are things that I really don't find on YouTube or anybody talking about when it comes to somebody that's been overweight and lost a lot of weight and gained it back. So please feel free to join me on this journey. So like, comment, and subscribe. And please feel free to hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload my weekly video.